at this point, we've covered what's going to happen when the user wants to start recording a trail. Now let's finish up with what happens when the user wants to stop recording a trail. So first thing we need to do is copy our list of markers to our big list of lists. So we're going to add an item to our list, and that list is going to be our list of trails. We're going to make a copy of our list of breadcrumbs. And the reason for that is that App Inventor tries to be efficient with memory. And if I just took this list of breadcrumbs and put it in this list of trails directly, then both things would actually be pointing to the same place in memory. And when I go to erase this, I'd erase what was in my list too. So by making a duplicate of it, I'm separating those two. So now I'm putting in something unique into my list of lists. Next, I'm going to add my list of my name to the list of names. And that comes from the label. And now I need to reset my start stop button. And this here, it's really important that these two things match exactly, because this is how you tell whether you're going to start or stop. I'm going to re-enable my list picker, because now I'm not recording a trail. So that I can let the user choose to display a trail that's already been saved. And I'm going to turn off or disable my breadcrumbs button. Okay. Now, last piece of the app for part 3 is displaying a list, a trail. And we're going to use the list picker for that. When the user presses on the display a list, I'm going to put the names of the trails that I have into my list. And those come from my list of trail names. The user will see a list of the trails that they've recorded, and when they choose one, then I will start off by hiding any markers that might be currently displayed, set the label to display the trail that they chose, and that comes from what they selected. And then for that list that they chose, I'm going to go through each marker in that trail and display it. And the list comes from this list of trails. So I'm getting one list out of this big list of lists. And the index is the item that they chose from the list picker. And that's the selection index. So if they chose the third item from the list of names, I want to get the third list of markers. And we'll change this to breadcrumb to explain what it is. And then we're going to set visible to true. So when a user says they want to display a list, they'll hit the button, see a list of the names of the trails, choose one, we'll hide the markers, display the name of the list, display the name of the trail, and then display each marker in the trail.